Hello everyone, this is Swibs with another episode of Dwarf Fortress and So Can You. In previous episodes we looked at digging out some bedrooms for our dwarves, making some workshops so we can build things. This episode it looks like we're going to be able to build some things, have a more detailed look at the labor menus, and see what we can do from there in our 15-minute time together. Uh, right now, there's currently no designation for mining. I'm going to show you a little bit how stairs work to start things off. The downward stairway only goes down, and an upward stairway only goes up. An up-down stairway can do both. Generally, it's just a good idea to dig up-down stairways. I like to build. Good idea is to build a 3x3 column of up-down stairs, and this allows your dwarves to go up and down the stairs as your fortress may be many Z levels tall. So right now we're going to build I'm also going to show you how this goes through multiple Z levels as well. So we're going to build as well some many floors to our fortress. So we're going to start here, a 3x3 column, and we're just going to have 4 Z levels deep. Hopefully this way, and see how it's copied all through the Z levels. Hopefully this way we will be able to get some rock, which is useful for making tables, chairs. In addition, we're going to show you some stockpiles and some burrows, which is something in Bit Techno's guide that has not been covered yet. For rooms this large, this is going to be the stockpile and dining room. For rooms that large, it is recommended you leave one tile undug so it doesn't collapse. As earlier when I was loading Lazy Noob Pack, I mentioned cave-ins and how I have those turned on. You can disable the feature. It's good to have it as it maintains a sense of realism. So we're going to resume, let our miners get to work. We're going to take a look at our two workshops here. Oh, good, we've struck gold. Apparently, we're situated right on a gold vein, I think, which that is very handy. So we're going to take a look at these mason workshops, which have now, most of them have been constructed. Again, you're going to use the Q button, set buildings, tasks, and preferences, and we're going to go in, and you hover your arrow over the workshop in question, and you're going to hit A to add. These are the menus. There's add new task, cancel current task, promote current task, repeat. You can also remove the building and suspend the current task. This profile requires manager. We're going to talk about that in later episodes when we're going to do nobles and administrators. So again, you're going to go Q, go over to, this is going to be the carpenter's workshop. We're going to add a new task, and we're going to build some beds. So some of these have shortcuts and some of these don't. These are the very long menus that you might want to flip through using the division and multiplication symbols on your numpad. But we're going to go construct bed here, and when you go to add another task, it will go default back to where your previous task was. So we're going to add 7 of these, so we can have a bed for every dwarf. Each bed will require a set of logs that earlier we saw on the construction menu. So those are going to be constructed with beds, and meanwhile the miners are digging out our stockpile area, and I'll tell you how stockpiles work at the moment that's completed. And you see these X's, these represent stairs, and if we look, we have a gabbro rock, which it's just a rock, but I'm not sure where they struck gold. Somewhere they struck gold. If ever you miss an announcement, you can hit A and view announcements, and you have struck native gold, and you can hit Z to zoom to location. Oh, so it's on the bottom here. That's good to know. Whenever you dig out, depending on your miner's level, whenever you dig out an area, either with staircase, channel, or otherwise, it has a chance to drop what was there, unless it's clay or sand. You have to use special methods for that. So right now the farmers are planting the things just as we would expect them to. So right now someone is constructing the bed as it's got the action item on it. At the mason's workshop we're going to build a table. So going to Q to set building preferences, add a new task, and we're going to have a table, table. Yeah. I was thinking maybe they would construct it out of the gold, but we haven't mined any gold. It should be made out of gabbro. Let's take a quick, while we're waiting for these dwarves to construct the stockpile area, let's take a quick look at how to get all of your dwarves working. You can go to J, job lists, and right now here is the list of jobs. So you can, this one is scrolled using the arrow keys, so unfortunately there is no quick jump. So it lists each job in the current dwarf assigned to that job. So we have the expedition leader mining and the miner mining, carving the up and down staircases. Constructing the building is currently inactive, but someone is constructing the beds, making the rock table, and planting seeds. Now at the bottom we have two no jobs. We have the stonecrafter and the farmer have no jobs, which is odd because there's many seeds to plant. So the farmer, we're going to go farming related. Farming fields, butchery, tanning, so he's got all that jazz. I don't know, we're just going to have to wait. So the miners are going to continue to mine out that staircase, so we've struck some more native gold. But I'm going to show you how stockpiles work. We're going to go P for stockpiles. So there's all these different menus. There's animal, furniture storage, corpses, stone, gem, cloth, ammo, finished goods, weapons, custom stockpiles. So we're going to have a large stockpile for food, and this is where our dwarves will go to get food. And we're going to have another stockpile closer to the door for stone. This is so these workshops will have somewhere close by to get stone, and they won't have to jumble through the entire fortress to go get some stone. We're also going to stockpile wood, W for wood. We're going to have a similar stockpile. Wood is lighter and does not take as much time to carry around the fortress as stone does. So in this version of Dwarf Fortress, the newer versions, there is it takes some time. We're going to have another for gem, more for furniture, which we should be doing shortly, and another small area for, I'm not sure what we can do left. I think we can use some, we can just expand the stone stockpile a bit. That should be good. So now all the dwarfs will start hauling things to here. So we've run out of plump helmet spawn, which is okay because when a dwarf eats, plump helmet spawn. When a dwarf eats a plump helmet, you get some more seeds. These miners are taking their sweet time at doing whatever they're doing. I'm not sure why hauling is the highest priority here, but everyone seems to be wanting to haul everything in here as fast as they can. And these are some of the joys of Dwarf Fortress, where your miners will decide to go haul rather than to haul things elsewhere rather than actually mine, like you said, told them to do. So Stoneworker cancels store item in stockpile. Job item misplaced. This happens sometimes as another dwarf grabs it before them. Or, I'm not sure, or there could be a baddie disguised in there. We're also going to, once that dining hall is finished, because if you designate multiple things at the same time, the dwarves will get very confused. So hopefully we can get this set up. So we've constructed a table. We have a table. So we're going to build, go into the B menu, build menu to build a table. And it will ask you what table you want to use. This once we're going to place it in the dining hall here, and we have a Gabbro table, and it's the only one. You can usually have a list. So someone will go assemble that table. Also in the stockpiles, you can change the settings. You can take will from anywhere. Will take from anywhere means this stockpile will essentially, dwarves will bring to this stockpile from anywhere. That's what that means. Wheelbarrows we'll explain a little bit later. They're just something to help the dwarves move heavy things around. They don't work up and down stairs though, so beware of that. The dwarves can take quite some time moving the stone around. Looks like our gold is at the stone as well. G, you can make it give to a pile or a workshop, and it will only go from there. And T, it will take from a pile or a workshop. So that. So A will toggle that. T, you can mark it out, and then S to change the settings. You can go into here and change what everything that's in white is what will be placed in the stockpile. So our dwarfs are going about their busy way collecting their things, and someone is building a table right now, and hopefully I'll be able to explain to you fairly quickly. On some furniture you have the option to make this something. We're going to make this a dining room, pressing R, and we're going to increase the size of the room to the full size of the room. Once this is completely dug out, we're going to do this again. I'm just going to do this because we are running out of time here. We're going to have H for a meeting hall. This is what we want. We want this as the meeting hall. Current order is nobody. Now we're also going to set a burrow. Darn, I forgot where the burrows are. W, make burrows. So we're going to A, add a new burrow. And we're going to enter to define this burrow. And we're going to make this burrow this entire room here. This is the dining room. And now you can center on burrow, currently painting, mouse brushes is one tile. It's 3x3, it's 5x5, it's one tile. You can click that way and enter to define this, C, add citizens to this burrow. When you add a citizen to this burrow, the citizen must go in here. So when your fortress is under siege, or someone is attacking, you can order all of your dwarfs via the burrow menu. This is burrow 1. You can change the name of this burrow as well. We can name the burrow a warble, and you can add citizens by C and quickly evacuate all of your dwarfs into this dining hall. That's it for this episode, and I hope you join me next time.